garden is silent, but the mind is a war. The weight of the world is a physical roar. The stress hits the brain like a hammer of lead, until the small vessels burst inside of his head. The sweat doesn't bead, it pours out in red, a thick salty mask on the face of the dead. Before they have hit him, before they have lied, he's already bleeding from deep down inside. The garden is silent, but the mind is a war. The weight of the world is a physical roar. The stress hits the brain like a hammer of lead, until the small vessels burst inside of his head. The sweat doesn't bead, it pours out in red, a thick salty mask on the face of the dead. Before they have hit him, before they have lied, he's already bleeding from deep down inside. They strip him and tie him, his arms overhead. The lictor steps up with a whip tipped in lead. The cat has 9 tails, each one with a hook that bites into skin like a fisherman's brook. The first dozen lashes just bruise and they tear, but the next 27 leave the skeleton bare. The lead balls crush muscle, the bone shards go deep, yanking out chunks in a crimson wet heap. His back is a furrow, a field that's been plowed, with his own entrails nearly showing to the crowd. They're bored with the beating, they want a new game, to mock the Messiah and spit on his name. They take the long thorns like needles of steel and shove them in deep just to see if he'll kneel. The scalp is a fountain, the blood starts to crust, mixing with spit and the Roman floor dust. They take a thick reed and they strike at the head, driving the spikes through the nerves till they're red. Every blow to the crown sends a bolt to the brain, in a rhythmic repeating white-hot cycle of pain. They throw on a robe made of abrasive wool, let it dry in the wounds till the clotting is full. Then they rip it away with a violent jerk to reopen the plowing, the lictor's grim work. He carries the beam while the raw meat is sheared by the splinters of oak that are jagged and smeared. He falls in the dirt and the wood hits the ground, grind in the dirt in the holes they have found. They stretch out the frame, they don't use the palms, that's a myth and a shame. They find the desert space inside of the wrist and drive the square iron through the bone and the twist. The median nerve is crushed by the spike, it's a hot wire scream, a permanent strike. Then they overlap feet and they drive one more nail through the nerves of the arches. As the skin turns to pale, they drop the cross hard in the base of the rock. The shoulders all dislocate under the shock. The arms are pulled 6 inches out of the base, as the sweat and the gore cover every last trace. He has to push up on the nail in his feet just to get a small gas, just to make the lungs beat. But every time he rises to catch a thin breath, he scrapes his blade back on the timber of death. 6 hours of thirst, 6 hours of the sun, until the heart sack is full and the dying is done. The heart literally bursts from the pressure and strain. in a heavy red flood. They wrapped the cold meat in a spicy thick glue, sealing the stone while the guards waded through. But the atoms rearrange in the dark of the cave, and the heart starts to pump in the mouth of the grave. The skin that was shredded is knitted in tight as he walks through the stone in a blinding white light. The holes are still there, you can put in your hand to the place where the iron divided the man.